Hi, tonight we're going to talk about deep breathing rewards. Deep breathing is not a time to question who you are, but a time to position and center yourself in consciousness. Deep breathing is putting on our angel wings to fly to the place where everything just is and is not planned. Our breath is spiritual and sacred. It assists us in maintaining peace while living on the physical plane. When we are born, we inhale our first breath, and when we die, we exhale our last gasp. We don't force our breathing, we observe its flow in and out as it connects us to our soul. It brings a deep soul connection as we make space and detach from our mind. Watching the flow brings us to the present without judgment, and we come into clarity and get high on the sublime creative fuel of just being alive. It elevates us with purity as we rest and exhale toxic gas and thoughts, as it is a prayer of gratitude for life. Thich Nhat Hanh said, "Breath is the bridge which connects life to consciousness, which unites our body to your thoughts. Whenever your mind becomes scattered, use your breath as the means to take hold of your mind again." Peter Pan said, "So come with me where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think happy things and your heart will fly on wings forever in Never Never Land." When our breathing is calm and relaxed, our mind and emotions become stable, clearly accessible, unhindered, and free. We can't avoid stress in our lives, but we can set in motion and initiate healthier ways to respond to it. We usually respond with a stress response called fight or flight, brought on by money, misfortune, heartache, worry, or buildup of stress, or relationship complications. The buildup of stress leads to illness and disease, such as high blood pressure, headaches, cold, or other illnesses. Disease, being not at ease, brings us and opens us to anxiety and depression. Breathing exercises help us to avoid stress and invoke the relaxation response. There are many techniques for deep breathing, such as diaphragmatic breathing, breath focus, alternate nostril breathing, lion's breath, and hummingbee breath. Breathing focus also helps us to unwind and fall asleep. In tense moments before big events, a game winner, time at bat, or giving a speech, people will take 3 deep breaths. Focusing on our breath brings us to the present, the only state where we are content and happy. Thich Nhat Hanh said, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." Amit Ray says, "Breath is the finest gift of nature. Be grateful for this wonderful gift." And he said, "If you want to conquer the anxiety of life, live in the moment, live in the breath." It is through breathing where we receive the stillness to retreat, center, and relax, to be ourselves as part of divine energy. The beauty of the lake or ocean reflects the beauty around it, and in the same way, our breath calms our mind so it reflects the beauty of our true self. Observing, listening to our breath, and going with it, not against it, is relaxing, and it is coming home to the spirit. Observing our breath takes no effort, exertion, or tension because it is hassle-free, centering our attention on inner awareness where we expand and penetrate our consciousness. a subtle energy that brings peace and breaks our emotional and mental attachments that bring us trouble. It sets us free, opening the door to our mind's operating system so we can change bad habits and behaviors. Our self-centered mind brings the darkness, which is our downfall, but our consciousness makes our dark mind conscious, bringing the light that makes us more productive. Eckhart Tolle says, to realize that you are not your thoughts is when you begin to awaken spiritually. Lao Tzu said, the key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. Breath is one vehicle to quiet and still the mind, so we can perceive consciousness. Awareness of our breath is not about stopping our breathing, but calming down the mind so we can expand and discover the subtle energy of consciousness. Our fate or destiny is decided by our tendencies. So awareness of our mind and habits can direct our movement, learning, and behavior in the direction that benefits us. We can't control everything, but stillness in the mind and new experiences in consciousness can change our experience of those things. Calming our breath is the first step. Awareness is the second step. And the final and ultimate step is merging with the unlimited experience of consciousness, where problems are the illusion of our mind. The Dalai Lama says, calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence. So that's very important for good health. Virginia Woolf said, no need to hurry, no need to sparkle, no need to be anybody but oneself. Sadhguru says, you do not have to raise your consciousness. You have to raise yourself to find access to it. Thank you.